Hey everybody, Scott Innes here, one of the voices of Scooby-Doo, Shaggy Rogers, and Scrappy-Dappy-Doo on ADTV. And I get to interview Jessica Huber today. She's actually interviewing me today, and I am so honored to have her here in the Scooby room here. Plenty of Scooby snacks to go around.
Scott Innes has been a Baton Rouge resident since the 90s and is an accomplished movie, TV, and voice actor, as well as radio personality, songwriter, author, concert planner, and promoter. One of his best-known credits is being the voice of beloved cartoon characters Scooby-Doo and Shaggy from 1998 to 2001. So it's time to become meddling kids because we've got ourselves a mystery. To the mystery machine we go.
So, ask away.
So how did you come up with this amazing opportunity?
Well, the opportunity came up, I've been in radio all my life, and that door opened up the door for doing voiceover work. The next thing I know, I'm like in a studio with Mark Hamill, Adrienne Barbeau, Frank Welker, the original, Freddie, and still doing it all these years later.
That's so awesome. So tell me, what has been your most favorite experience through doing the voices?
My favorite thing is being able to touch people's hearts with this character. Everything has a Scooby reference to me. My wife and I went looking for a dog about 5 years ago. And she says, a friend of mine's got some Great Danes. And I went, no. And we walked into the house, and the lady says, I said, well, do you have any full brown dogs, And she goes, oh, no, we don't. She goes, well, there is a runt. All of a sudden, this dog comes running out of their slides across their wood floor, hits the wall, bounces up, sits up. And we both looked at each other and went, we'll take him. That was him. And that was Scooby-Doo. So everything in my life revolves around this dog. I'm just glad to be a small part of such a mega star in Scooby-Doo.
Warner Brothers once coined and marketed Scott as the biggest Scooby-Doo collector due to his huge collection of memorabilia right here in his home.
At one time I was the world's largest collector of Scooby-Doo, and I'm still right up there, of merchandise. And a lot of it's my talking toys that I have voiced through the years. Of all the stuff I have, though, I would have to grab. If somebody said you can take one piece that sums up your entire being, it would have to be the lunch pail box that my grandmother got me.
In addition to his success as a voice actor, Scott has been a Baton Rouge radio personality for years. His show, Scott Innes Mornings, can be heard every weekday morning on the Baton Rouge radio station, Classic Hits 103.3.
Classic Hits 103.3, it's Benny and the Jets, it's Sir Elton John.
Been doing radio?
Gosh, I've been doing radio since 1982. At one point, I was the youngest radio personality in the country. One thing led to another, and it was town to town and up and down the dial for my whole career.
Tell me a little bit about some of the things that you've done that have been really big for the area.
Well, we produced the Cajun Country Jam, which is one of the biggest festivals in the state, and we've been doing that for 10 years. Rockin' the Bayou, we bring a lot of the rock and roll, Loverboy, Night Ranger, those type of bands. And we do a lot of charities. We've done a lot of those, the big Red Stick flood relief, when Livingston Parish was underwater. We built 2 special needs baseball parks, the Miracle League and the Challenger League in Livingston.
So awesome. Most recently, Scott added the motion picture, The Iron Claw, starring Zac Efron, to his list of acting credits.
The Iron Claw, that was really fun. All filmed here in Baton Rouge. Zac Efron and so many other big names. And I got to be the ring announcer in this movie, from Denton, Texas, weighing in at 274 pounds, So that was really a really cool thing to be a part of.
Thanks so much for joining us as we became meddling kids and answered the question, Scooby-Doo, where are you? And solved the mystery of Scott Innes. I'm your host, Jessica Huber with American Dream. Until next time, and I can't wait to see you again.
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.